In the week before the demolition took place, they made the offer, we'll move the houses. Justice Eli Rubinstein took a look at the program to move them, accepted it. The people there went and met with the Minister of Defense, Mr. Mufaz, and with the Attorney General, Mr. Mazuz. They both accepted the idea. However, when the people of Amona went to the Prime Minister of Israel, Mr. Omer pounded on the table, they have to be destroyed.
It's nothing to do with the rule of the law. I was the Minister of Housing in Sharon's government, and I know that there are more than 60,000 illegal homes in the Arab and Bedouin sector, and nobody was rushing to destroy them. Everybody wanted to negotiate and compromise. Only when the 9 homes here on a remote hill are on the table, then the Israeli government is very tough.
There is no justification to the brutality that the policemen behaved in Amona. The policemen hit people that were not actively opposing their arrest.
The government wanted deliberately this violent event in Amona. They told the policemen, look boys, you are going to teach them a lesson. You are going to get into them with your sticks and with the horses because we want to punish them. We want to show them who is in power.
Five of us stood together and we decided we're not going to move, they're going to have to drag us out of there. So we stood with our arms together, and then a group, they were probably like 20 policemen, came to us and they just started hitting us on the head. They hit me all over my back, my arm, my neck. I started running away and some of the policemen were running with me and hitting me.
The government, the army, the police, they knew that in Amona are going to be girls. They deliberately didn't bring police women. The policemen themselves had to evacuate the girls in a brutal way during the confrontation. Policemen pushed their hands into the skirts or the skirt of the girls and hold them in a very private places and told them, you whore, we are going to rape you because you don't want to evacuate from this house. I think this is a very severe event, and it's a shameful event.
I hate to say this, but when I think back, all I can think about is like the movies that we saw from the Shoah and how the Nazis treated the Jews there and how they pulled people out of their houses when they wanted to take them to the ghetto, and they smashed the glass of the windows on people's heads.
They beat very hard demonstrators that they were not anymore opposing, they were not resisting, and they were beaten very, very hard.
were there to punish. They were there in order to beat skulls, to cut faces, to insult, to speak in a language that I don't want to use against young religious girls. They beat members of the Knesset. They try to humiliate, they try to punish.
You never can use force after you got the suspect, because now after you got him, you did your job, and now the court will give the punishment. You are not punisher. Policemen and soldiers are not allowed to punish. What happened in Amona? The policemen punished the settlers. They punished them by beating them. They beat them, and they beat them very brutal. The policemen should be caught, sent to court.
If we don't take measures to keep the police accountable for its illegal behavior, for its violence, it's something that threatens democracy. That's why we think that such an investigation should go beyond the individual policemen that were involved, and also to include those who gave them orders.
What happened in Amona was like things that the police used to do to the Jews in Russia 100 years ago. To make sure this doesn't happen in Israel again, they have the policemen in jail and also the people who gave the orders. To wage a powerful legal battle, we need the support of all the Jews in the world. Please help us.